hello, come in. D-Win, hello, hello.
I heard that barefoot radio pretty good, D-Rail. I still had you up here in the Carolinas barefooted.
As a train wreck, double key.
When he was peaking, he could have gave him a run for his money, but I don't think he's hitting that hot anymore. Where you at, 804?
Where am I at? Yeah, I'm still here. You said, what was I doing? Is I getting a Mother Nature surge there, Brink?
You got a surge. I think this is now or never. 263 and 804. 263 and 804. Let them go, let them go.
Hey, D-Rail, tell him 263, 263, 263.
Hey, D-Rail.
263, D-Rail.
Yeah, you see, your signal did come up 804, but unfortunately so did 263's.
Hey, D-Rail, tell him 263, 263, 263.
Man, he didn't let me get a word in, then break it.
You just wanted to hear at least a piece of the Watergate. Dang.
He could have at least stuttered or slow keyed on me, did break it.
That right pedal in this mobile, that's a good thing about that Duramax. It'll rev up there pretty high.
Pull that one off. That's awesome. So keen on me, didn't they?
See, I gave you a couple words at least.
Appreciate that, D-Rail. Get me a runner-up playback here.
Hey, I think the world of you. I don't care what everybody else says about you.
That's my dog.
Hey, I'm gonna hook up a different radio. The side bands on it is not as fly. So let's see if it makes me get jumbled up like D-Win a little bit, just out of curiosity's sake. It'll take me a second to hook it up, though.
All right, 10-4. I don't know what the deal was with his audio up here where we're at, man, or where I'm at. I'd almost accuse him of running an arc welder in the background or something.
Hey, 804.
Yeah, come on.
Hey, man, I've tried to talk to you several times on the radio from a little mountain over there by my house, man. I think this is the first time I've ever got to talk to you, but, man, you've got good, clean audio, man. You've always sounded top shelf for sure.
Well, I appreciate it there, boss. 263. And well, you know who I got to thank for having a good talking radio, at least.
I understand that.
But all the rest of this stuff interconnected, though, I guess that's my work, so, or at least getting it to come together. I appreciate it. It took me several years to kind of get where I'm at, but feel pretty lucky and privileged, I guess.
Hey, 804, where are you located at?
I'm up here in Rutherford County, but I'm sort of in between Rutherford and Marion. If you could plot it on a map right where in between the 2 points, I'm somewhere in between.
Oh yeah, roger.
You're both blasting down here in Simpsonville, South Carolina, just letting you both know.
Hey, Mega Mind, boy, you come up in my radio, man, Mother Nature's letting a little leg out, it looks like.
It sounds like both of you are up on the hill there, but yeah, you're both killing my receive over this way.
It's too bad I couldn't get some conditions all by myself while ago. 263 got just as much of an edge as I was getting. It was still fun giving him a go, though.
10-4, 804. Sounding good. Just wanted to wave the hand.
Poncho, buddy. I don't know if you've changed anything, but you up in the red tonight. That could just be that ground wave, but good and strong at the moment.
10-4, yeah, we bumped the dead key up a little higher than we normally do, but anyway, swinging about the same old radio we're always on, so doing about the same.
Yeah, it must be the Mother Nature effect. I guess we got pulling this little trick tonight. All right, man, Mr. Megamon, 73s to you and the fam. 804 backward.
Oh, the carrier is terrible. Doggone, this duck plugger got some bass in the duck's face.
And you got some swing too there, D-Rail.
That's 'cause I can't key nothing. This thing don't key high enough there, breaker.
Believe it or not, it don't sound bad though.
That's a big old 410 Roger right on. Yeah, this thing's got some pretty good bass to it. I don't know. What y'all think about it compared to the other there, breaker?
Close. That's close runner-up. That's a close runner-up. I still think whatever you was on was just a hair, a little bit more like Rocky Balboa, a little over the top.
410. Yeah, it might be some more treble to go with all this duck plugging bass. I got a variable treble right here. There we go. That's the presence you was looking for, 804. But it might be too much. D-Rail, bray.
That's good. Yeah, now that's about like the other radio. Yeah, dude, I didn't know you could do that. You rolled it up in the right spot, Breaker.
Yeah, I heard it in my ear. All right, and the gain seems a little hot, so I could back that hair. Then I could raise that treble a little bit more. Look how high I could go with it. That's too much. Cut it down, D-Rail. All right, let me back it down right here. Back it down here. What in the world happened with that one?
Keep that treble up, but bring the bass back up with that treble.
He said that one didn't work.
Hot, so I couldn't back that hair. Then I could raise that treble a little bit more. Look how high I could go with it. That's too much. Cut it down, D-Rail. All right, let me back it down right here. Back it down here.
Hot almighty 263.
Wow, that was a good sound of Watergate. Is that you, 804?
No, that was 263. He must have got his volume up.
He definitely did. What'd you do, 263?
I didn't do nothing. That's how much more you're hitting me about 20 dB on that radio now versus the other one.
Mother Nature, because I'm doing less watch on this one because I can't key nothing. Yeah, that sounded great. That was a good sounding playback. All right, back to flipping these switches. Let me see if it's going to break again. Hang on a second. Let's see what happens. Oh, there we go. Now I'm in my ducky mode. Let me cut it down more. Oh, yeah, that's real flat. Let me try this one too. Yeah, that's even more flat. All right, then here, let me try to hit there. And look at this, I'm gonna put the bass in the duck's face. Did you hear how I did that 804 breaker?
That's funny as all get out, D-Rail. I'm gonna put it back down here in ducky mode. Yeah, that was funny. You need to leave it in duck mode and talk for the next 30 days.
How about an 804? You got 14 and a tar yield.
Yeah, come on, 14. I got you.
You can took that stuff off my front porch.
You got your voice so altered, man. It's got you totally disguised. You could totally run with that on about anybody.
Yeah, I'm smacking. I'm going to get my brother. Yeah, let me hit him the microphone.
That's crazy. You got your voice so altered, man. It's got you totally disguised. You could totally run with that on about anybody.
Yeah, keep talking smacking. I'm going to get my brother. Yeah, let me hit him the microphone. Yeah, you better leave my brother alone.
That's too funny.
Didn't sound loud, 263, some more treble. That's too much treble. I'm trying to see my side bands. Was the side bands more jacked on this one, Mega Mind, breaker?
10-4, yeah, you're definitely broadcasting more north of the channel than south of the channel. The upper sideband is a whole lot stronger on me than the bottom side of the channel, but I'm hearing you. That other radio did sound better, though.
See you, D-Win. I ain't got that good a copy on Mega Mind no more. I don't know if conditions change or what.
Have a good one, D-Win. Talk to you later.
So no cross-fading or nothing on this one. Boy, this thing's got some headroom. No, I like that about it. You know, because I can actually use my treble a little bit. I think it has more bass. It sounds like it does anyway. I got a mic. No, I ain't going to do that. I'm going to leave it alone. I was about to say I got a mic I could hook up. It's got some more bass, too. But what'd you think, 804? Been too long since the other one to know which one you like?
Yeah, I do like the latest one you've been talking on, probably better. And by the way, I think our conditions are shifting around because you've gone down on me unless you've dropped something out of line, which I doubt. But and picking up some West Indies stations skip-wise again. But I think their ground waves are kind of fading. At least it looks like it is. But I like I like the other station better. I think so far. I mean. Neither one's terrible, that's for sure.
Yeah, I can hear your voice, but you faded out to about nothing over here. But man, doggone, when I hear this thing in my ear, I think I might like it better than my other radio. But it is keying way too low. What about you, 263? Did you fade down to my radio with Mother Nature too?
I don't know, man. I know one thing. You're still hitting me about 20 on this scale on this thing for sure.
Yeah, you didn't fade down. You got that mountaintop power.
I'll tell you what, D-Rail. You go back to the other radio you was on, and then Friday when I come down, I'll just pick that one up. That way you don't have to talk on it and sound bad no more.
410. Yeah, I like this one pretty good. This is the first time I hooked this one in line. But I did build this one to beat the last one. That's what I always do. But I might hook it back up, 263. There'd probably be too much of a gap for you to pick one for the audio. But let me listen to this mic game. Let me see if I can move it around. Let me see how high it can go. Golly, that thing can go high. That's too high. Let me back it down, pull it back, find a reasonable place. I guess that's somewhere in here. And then the treble might be just a little hot, so I'm going to kind of pull that back so I can keep the higher gain. No, I don't like that. I'm going to pull the gain back some more, clean that up. I'm going to raise this treble just a wee tad bit higher. That's a little too high, so I'm going to pull it back some. Yeah, somewhere close to here looks to be the sweet spot.